The modern world is loud, but for Hiro, the real noise originates within. Exhaustion has settled into his bones. His mind maintains a constant, inescapable loop. He runs thousands of calculations a minute, analyzing past mistakes and dreading future outcomes. This cognitive clutter anchors onto a singular thought. A specific worry flashes through his mind, demanding his attention and draining his focus. When the brain runs complex simulations of tomorrow while replaying the traumas of yesterday, it consumes all available bandwidth. There is no processing power left to experience the present. Hiro abandons the city to find a legendary Zen master on a distant mountain peak. He searches for a silent mind. The trek takes days of agonizing work. Every step upward mirrors the heavy internal exhaustion he carries from his own thoughts. This journey poses a paradox. How do you escape your own mind when the mind is the very tool you must use to orchestrate the escape? Walking away from the bustling, noisy village does little if the loudest, most chaotic voice remains trapped inside your skull. At the temple, Hiro is ragged and desperate. The master sits in stillness against the setting sun. Hiro asks for a way to empty his restless mind. The master listens, smiles, and accepts the challenge. He leads Hiro to a courtyard and presents a specific challenge. Hiro must transfer the entire volume of water from a massive stone basin into a tiny wooden bowl without spilling a single drop. For an overanalyzer, this is a psychological trap. Presenting a problem that defies basic logic triggers an immediate cognitive short circuit. Hiro attacks the problem with brute force. He scoops frantically, making rapid calculations and trying to beat the volume discrepancy through sheer speed. This is cognitive friction. As anxiety and forced effort increase, task efficiency drops. The more he spills, the more his brain retreats into its familiar loop. The chaotic, restless thoughts of his past return, flooding his vision and breaking his focus. The master places a hand on Hiro's shoulder and commands him to stop. He explains that the water cannot be moved until the mind is emptied. Desperate effort fueled by anxiety does not break the obstacle, it only amplifies the friction. The master's instructions are exact. Success requires dropping every attachment, every fear of failure, and the desire to control the outcome. Hiro stops fighting. He unspools his mental grip on his worries, letting his restless thoughts fade into the open sky. By narrowing his focus to the immediate sensory input of the ladle, he enters a flow state. Chaotic data points are drawn inward. The brain stops burning calories on future anxieties and reallocates all energy to optimize the present action. Stillness thrives in absolute focus maintained during the action itself. Hiro's movements transform into a rhythmic fluidity. The internal static has vanished. As the distinction between the self and the water completely vanishes, the mathematical impossibility of the task dissolves. Every drop from the massive basin finds its way into the tiny bowl. The master's revelation is simple. An empty mind removes the resistance of the ego. Without that friction, the natural mechanics of the world operate through you. Surrendering to the isolated action of the present moment dismantles the most insurmountable challenges. The mountain of problems disappears when you stop fighting the climb and start in